honestly, the feedback's been overwhelmingly positive that people like what we're doing. I'll give you another.
No, it hasn't. That's a lie, and you know it. Nobody likes the new Cracker Barrel thing. Absolutely nobody. It is a lie, and you know it. I am Mecca. Yes, it's a lie. It is a lie. Everything's a lie. Everything everybody says is a lie about everything. And where am I going with this? Oh, everybody hates Cracker Barrel. It's not even just the conservatives. Because the Democrats hate it too. The Democrat Party. Is this the official one? 2 million followers. They think it sucks too. So Cracker Barrel, as you guys know, have rebranded. And now they have these white walls, sterile dining. Branding. It's always had a branding and image issue for me. My biggest problem with Cracker Barrel has always been branding and image. It is a thing that if you don't know if it is a restaurant, you assume it's a Michael's or a Hobby Lobby or a Pier 1 Imports or something. And now it looks like that. So what should have they done? They should have got Sydney Sweeney. They should have got Sydney. See, this is one of the memes that we've been getting.
My jeans are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has very jeans.
Went from this to this. This to this. Okay. When your major brand has to, a few years ago they had to go around with a marketing campaign where they had everybody on Twitter say it was Istophobic because I don't know. I guess a guy sitting around a Cracker Barrel.
That's racist!
Old Americana. Who cares? Memes, you did my job for me. This is what I would have done. When Cracker Barrel to me was always, is it a Pier 1? Is it a Hobby Lobby? What is it? I didn't know it was a restaurant until 5 years ago when I did a video when they were called Istophobic for the logo. So now what do? They bring in this CEO woman.
Honestly, the feedback's been overwhelmingly positive that people like what we're doing.
Who comes in and changes the logo and declutters and depersonifies Cracker Barrel. Instead of just advertising it with, Sydney Sweeney eating their crapping food. You can't just think of these things so that we know what it is. That is the biggest problem with something like Cracker Barrel. It is one of these old Americana restaurants that nobody ever thinks of or thinks about or sees anywhere. Because why? The trendy thing is to go to the clubs and the bars and go and do shots or whatever the crap people do these days. It is not to go to these family sit-down restaurants. That is the point. And when this meme makes the point better than any overpaid, stupid CEO. Oh my God. You could have just hired Sydney Sweeney to go in and eat their food and remind people it's a restaurant and a gift shop. Because what is their branding? What do people associate it with? Most people don't even know what it is anymore who are under the age of 40? Under the age of maybe 40? Because it's one of these old-fashioned family-style restaurants that you go to with your parents. It is nostalgia. It is reminiscent of that. It is like a Perkins or a Denny's. And all of these places are what? All of these places are being pushed out because the more trendy places that are about the same price, maybe a little bit more. And what do? You get these young people doing shots and they're buying booze and whatever because these places don't serve that. Because these places, a lot of them don't serve that. I mean, your Applebee's and your Chili's do, I suppose. But does Cracker Barrel? No. It's a family restaurant. It's more of a Denny's.
You can call me Nannerpuss. And guess what? I love pancakes.
Isn't it time for a serious breakfast? The Denny's Grand Slam.
And an IHOP, and that's what it's trying to be and emulate, not realizing that your Denny's and your IHOPs are so out of date and so old-fashioned. People don't want these giant corporate, like the same every place you go. We want to go to a different place that we've never seen before sometimes. Even McDonald's can't get that right. McDonald's went from bright and colorful to these corporate sterile things, and we're tired of this. We're tired of this corporate sterilization of the universe. We want to have fun and have bright, colorful, even cars. They went from colorful to all these gray, just grayscale, gray tones of everything. We want nostalgia. And if Cracker Barrel was smart, they would be, hey, remember all the good times you used to have coming with your family to Cracker Barrel? We're still here doing the same thing. Make new memories with your family. Or, get Sydney Sweeney to market it or something. Not this new modern day corporatized sterile generic. Every single thing is the same. You're just stamping them out without a soul, without a personality, without a reason to visit it. And if they're just doing this to break it on purpose, just to reinvent it and go back, oh, see, Cracker Barrel Classic, Cracker Barrel, we're going back to normal, like, because you demanded it. If they're breaking it on purpose just as a publicity stunt to get people back, then F you, then F you, Cracker Barrel. I'm not joking. I'm so sick of these companies because that's what New Coke did.
The best tasting Coke in the history of ever.
They broke Coke, and then they had us demand to bring back the classic one. And I'm not falling for it. Why? Because you didn't market it correctly, Cracker Barrel. You did not tell me you were a restaurant that was old and nostalgia and kitschy. And do I even want that in my life? I don't even know if I want that in my life anymore, to be perfectly honest. Because why? The food, is it good enough to warrant this? Because it never is at IHOP. I've never had a good meal at IHOP. Denny's went downhill 20 years ago. Chili's, Applebee's, are those still good? I don't know. Who has money to eat out anymore? Everything is overpriced, especially in Las Vegas. So I think the point is, oh, don't even get started on the stock prices. Yes, we did. What did they lose? $100 million in stock capital, whatever, fake funny money, and fake funny money that their stock is worth if people were to cash out on it right now. So what? Minus $10 a share. Minus $10 a share. Not the end of the world, but seriously though, with a brand and a company like Cracker Barrel, this seems like one of those last-ditch attempts to go out with a bang before they go out. What do you guys think? Will they come back from this if they return to classic? Do we care about Cracker Barrel enough to utilize them, to eat there, to support them, or is there 7 million other things for us to spend our money on? And thank you guys so much. Speaking of, for the GoFundMe, I'm about $200 short of the rent this month. If anybody has anything to contribute, I really, really appreciate it. And I will see you guys on the next video, live stream, or wherever. Oh, and the He-Man game. I want to talk about the He-Man game. Bye!
My jeans are blue.